Hey guys. So yeah, I got a bunch of outlaws up here with me, and I handpicked all these outlaws too. So it's all my fault if things go south really quick. You just blame it on me. But I do have Nettie up here. I don't know if that's good, bad, or otherwise, but she's supposed to be the one that keeps us straight or keeps me straight. So I don't know.
She's the voice of reason.
Yeah, the voice of reason. But I'm
Yeah.
I'm one guy, and I've got five ladies up here, and wow, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. But all I can say is Nettie telepathically gave me this idea. So I'm just saying that all if it goes bad, it really, really is Nettie's fault. So
Yeah,
I'm
he's
just
going to blame me. I already knew that, Gary. You didn't have
yeah,
to tell me.
I done prepared her for that possibility just in case. So I appreciate everybody for coming. We already got 13 people in here, and thanks to everybody that was at the morning coffee show. We broke a record this morning. We maxed at 45, and a lot of you guys stayed a very long time. We had an average watch time was way up on that show, and we had fun, and we gave away a lot of prizes. And if everything holds up, we'll probably try to spin the wheel twice tonight. So even though it's an hour and a half, we may spin it twice and see if we can get two winners. So
Awesome.
so that'll be fun. And we lost one of our
Lost
guests.
Banderella.
Lost Banderella.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Anyway, so let me look and see who all came in, and we'll get wound up. If y'all hear something that sounds like a bear or a high pitched bear in the background, that's Tiny Tim sitting next to Natasha. So I'm just going out the house there right now. We've heard some weird, strange sounds come out of nursing our travel bug while we were in the green room. I don't know what's going on over there, but she keeps saying it's all Bill. It's all Bill. It's all Bill.
That's
So
my
I don't.
life every day, Gary. Every day.
So one
So
of the things that apparently a female didn't design was space separation.
yeah.
yes, yeah. So let me go over and see who all we got in here. We got Griswold Family Vacay. Hey Danny, I appreciate y'all coming over. Scott Jacob. Let's see if we can get whoop. Let me
Ellie's got
see.
an alarm going off.
Yep.
I do. Sorry.
There we go. So we got Scott Jacob, Happy Place Camping. She's going to keep that rowdy bunch out there straight, her and Scott. RV Reviews by the Air Force guy. Thanks for coming. Rhonda D. New Horizons. Nursing our travel bug. Bill is out in the chat, so behave, Bill. I've got Happy Place Camping, Scott Jacobs out there, and K&R Destination. They'll throw you out faster than Michael at our Epic RV Adventures. So behave. Anyway, K&R Destinations. Let's go on down here and see who all we got. Over the Hill RV, traveling down the banisters. Hey guys, there is Blaine with Rayleigh Creative Travel. Appreciate you guys coming over. There's Lynn the Okie. I hear Tiny Tim singing.
And he's on the other side of the RV.
Vanderella, is he in the shower, Natasha?
Oh,
Natasha
Heaven
has
help me.
officially turned blood red, and she's not been out in the sun all day. There's Vanderella. She's in the chat and up on the screen. Little bit crazy. Let's go down. Camping Therapy, Mudmore 83. RV Traveling MIA Researcher. Hey guys. That was
good
not me.
night.
That was not Hannah Hines is in the house. I hope I don't miss anybody. Johnny's Journey. All right. So appreciate everybody coming. We got 32 in the house. So we're working on up there. Maybe we'll break a record tonight. I think a record for the Tuesday night show is 51. So let's see if we can break that record tonight with all the ladies. That way they'd hold that record, the ladies.
That'd be
I tell
pretty
y'all,
cool.
y'all got some tough competition to beat because the record holder for Tuesday night, I believe, is Steve Turtle in Slow Momentum. on my show on Tuesday night. I think that is the record. So got some tough competition, but we're to 32 already, and we've not been in here but 5 minutes. So it usually builds up steam as we go. So I'm going to introduce some of these people, or all of these people to y'all. Y'all probably know most of them, but some of them are hidden faces. So, of course, y'all know our head producer, Miss Nettie from Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code List. She is sitting up here in the top in the center. Say hi, Nettie.
Hello, it's Nettie.
No, that way. There he is.
And then
Yeah.
the blood
Not
red
YouTube,
faced person sitting next
Facebook.
to Nettie is Natasha. And y'all know her world famous husband, Tiny Tim. So
Yep.
below Natasha is our newbie, our rookie to the family. And we have seen them everywhere. Since they've got into this group, I see them everywhere. They're more places than Nettie is. And they're real active. And they're real active, and we love having them around. They've been a great asset to our community. And we have Miss Sherry with RV Weekends. Thanks for being here. So,
You're welcome.
and in the center next to Miss Sherry, well, we got Sergeant Shelley. I mean, Miss Shelley, the other half of our epic RV adventure. I know y'all are used to seeing Michael on all of my shows. And when I text Shelly, but the first thing out of Shelly's mouth was, "Are you needing to talk to Michael?" And I'm like, "No, I wanted Shelly. I have both of their cell phone numbers, and I text Shelly."
That's true. True
Yep.
story.
And so, besides Shelly, on the other side is somebody you guys don't never get to see much, and that is Miss Kelly, channel name Vanderella, the other half of Johnny's Journey. How you doing, Miss Kelly? Tell everybody hi.
And our very spoiled dachshund that doesn't want to be on the floor.
Oh,
Aw.
Gotta pet the baby, right?
Yep.
So today, this morning, I did not have a topic for tonight, and y'all know that's just sort of how I fly. If I don't have a good gut feeling about it, we just get on here and wing it. And it's worked good for ever how long we've done it, and we're a growing channel, so y'all must like it. But anyway, my head producer this morning said, "Where's your thumbnail for tonight?" And I'm like, "I don't have one yet." Well, exactly why. I'm getting the Sergeant Carter, you better be doing this and straighten up. And anyway, and I told her I didn't have one. All of a sudden, she throws an idea in my head, and the rest is history. So it's Nettie's fault. This is all her
It's my
idea.
fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's my fault.
So
It's all
the
good.
Yeah.
theme for tonight, why I brought in all these professionals. I mean, these are top notch in the field of what we're going to talk about. Is now all you guys out there know what I'm talking about. When you go to look at something, a house, an RV, a car, pretty much anything, a store, go into a shopping mall, anywhere. Somewhere in that day, your wife is going to peck you on the shoulder and said, "Well, I can tell there was no woman involved in designing this." Right? Y'all heard that more than once. I've been married 32 years. I'd like to have a
I've
dollar
said it.
every time I've heard it. And so y'all know I'm preaching right here, right? Y'all all shaking your heads. I got that slight nod. Yep. So tonight's show is going to be about camping and RVing, but I want to get the ladies' take on what could be done better, or what is something in their life in the RV world that they know for a fact a woman was not involved in. So we're going to start with the professionals on the top. And I'm going to start with Miss Nettie. So Miss Nettie, is in your big nice Class A that you have, when you first got it or since then or whatever, what is the one thing when you walked into your Class A, or one thing that you've discovered that you could easily say that that a woman was not involved in the design of?
It would be the pantry. We didn't have a big pantry, we have 3 upper cabinets. You can't put anything in 3 upper cabinets when you come to pantry. So I was trying to figure out where are we going to put all of our dry goods, and because we came out of a fifth wheel that was a pretty big DRV mobile suite coming into the Class A, and I was panicking because I didn't know where I was going to fit everything. So I definitely could tell that a woman wasn't involved in that.
Yeah, I got you. All right, Natasha, same question. Y'all got a fifth wheel, but same
We
question.
We do. I love my kitchen. We actually have a really nice pantry with pull-out drawers, which I always brag on whenever somebody new comes to the RV. I'm like, oh my gosh, check out this pantry.
Yeah.
But I think the one thing that they fall short on with kitchen design is the stove. Like, we have room for like a small apartment stove. It's already hooked up for propane. So why not just put a small apartment stove in there? Why do you have to put in this chintzy, teeny tiny RV stove where you have to go out and buy all new pans because your pans with handles don't fit in the oven?
Right.
Buy Blackstone. Get rid of all
All
that.
right.
Go ahead. I'm just kidding. I
You can't cook off
regret.
your Blackstone inside the RV, Gary. You start a
Peanut
fire.
gallery. Could be dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've learned to use our convection oven, which we'd never used in our life before. And we love it. We can actually put the standard pans and such in there. But I feel like, yeah, the oven is just a wasted space. Like, put something good in there. I don't need a drawer underneath.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vanderella, I know Johnny designed y'all's van probably and built a lot of it, but there had to be something like some equipment or something you think, because y'all been doing this camping thing more than just the van, right?
Not together.
Not
No,
together too much.
not together. We met 6 years ago this month.
Yeah.
So, but my old camping setup was a tent with an air mattress and not not like this kind of camping. So, the one thing about the van is with it being given to us and it not having like a high enough ceiling, we were real limited on space. And one of the things we decided with the design was not to put any kind of permanent toilet. And I don't know that we regret that or not. That might be our biggest regret.
Yeah. So is there one thing that you've told Johnny, you've elbowed her and said, look, we're going to do this. I don't care how much you like roughing it. We're going to do this. Is that the one thing? Maybe it's the bathroom, the commode, maybe?
Well, on this build, the one thing that I told her I was specific about was our refrigerator. Because like she's told in other stories, when we inherited the van from the man that gifted it to us, he had two 12-volt Domestics in there. And they were the kind that open like a cooler. And I just didn't like the aesthetic of that. And so we got rid of that. And we have this really cool, tall, thin, narrow 3.4 cubic refrigerator. So it has its own freezer compartment, its own refrigerator. So that was a splurge for sure.
Yeah. You had to put your foot down and tell her that's how it's going to be, right?
Yeah.
Really, I just got it on Amazon and ordered it. But yeah, I put my foot down. I told her it's coming in 2 days. You're going to install it.
All these ladies up here are shaking their heads. So y'all done that before too, right? You don't ask. You just
Amazon.
order.
Yeah.
So Shelley,
It's like a present. Look what arrived today. It must be
Right.
Christmas.
Exactly.
yeah, and if you handle a checkbook, you can say, "Look what one of our subscribers sent us," and they'll never know.
We're not
They
that
don't ever
big. I
get a
can't use
checkbook.
that excuse yet.
You don't have to be too big. Let's see. I regress. Nah. But anyway, Shelley.
Lines.
Yeah, we get gifts all the time, and we're not a big channel. Matter of fact, I got informed today that we're going to get a new gift in a few weeks. I'm excited. I can't hardly contain myself. I'm not going to tell y'all till I get it. So we'll have a big box opening thing. So I'm as giddy as a kid waiting for Christmas.
I think you've received the most, though, Gary. You're,
I
I
don't
mean, out of
I don't
every
know why.
channel, you've got a lot of people that sent you stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have. I've been blessed. I mean, highly, and it
People
was,
like you.
yeah. I don't know why. I'm just an average guy. So, all right, Shelly, you walked in your class day, you fell in love with it, and you got home with it, and you told Michael, I can live with this, but this was plumb backwards, and some idiot designed this, and they didn't listen to their wife. So, what is that one thing?
I have to narrow it to one.
We got an hour and a half show. Tell us what you got.
I mean,
We may come back around and grab another one.
okay. Well, first of all, I just want to say that I think men don't realize that women are short. I mean, I don't know. The toilet is a little bit too high for me. The cabinets are too high for me. They put a cabinet right over the steps when you come in. So, like, if I'm going to try to reach it, I almost fall through the door. So, those are the kind of things. But really and truly, my number one thing that
turned on.
some guy didn't think about was we have a king size bed and we have like these nightstands on the side, but we have like these huge gaps or holes that go underneath the bed. And so like you could put stuff underneath there, but anything you put on that little narrow nightstand can fall off and it falls into like this vast nowhere. I'm like, who thought of this? Really? I mean, who wants to crawl underneath the bed and try to find stuff? And I mean, there's not lots of space to try to get down there and get underneath there. So I'm positive a woman did not think of that.
Yeah.
They would have had decent nightstands.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And space would have been usable, but nothing would be falling down there.
Yeah. It had some way to access it.
Exactly.
It would have been like New Horizons today was talking in my chat and she dropped me behind the dryer. She said no man's land.
Exactly.
I just thought I'd throw that out. It really don't fit here, but I seen New Horizons in here and I thought I'd, laugh
Yeah, I
about
think
her.
you said she threw you behind the dryer.
Yeah. Somebody said though it's better than throwing me under the bus.
That's very true.
True.
All right, Sherry. You got this big high dollar Grand Design travel trailer, but I'll about bet you my big truck out front that there is, I'm going to say at least one, but I'm going to bet there's 6 or 7 things that
We have the baby Grand Design.
Yeah, but baby Grand, that's like that poor man's Porsche I used to have. They still cost money.
Yeah, there's a few things. Mine's kind of like Shelly's. So we have a queen size bed, and then we have a closet on each side of the bed. And then underneath the closet, there's a space that's probably about like this that goes the whole depth of the closet. That is supposedly, I guess, your nightstand. And then there's like unusable space because it's the storage under the bed. And once we moved into it full time, I couldn't figure out why when you hang up clothes, there's all this extra room above where the pole that you hang your clothes up. And then there's all this wasted space below the actual closet. So, luckily my husband pulled the bar out, drilled it, moved it. So he raised it up about 4 inches. So now my clothes actually don't drag on the bottom of the closet. But that whole, like, the abyss of underneath where the nightstand is crazy.
Yeah. So we lost
It's got to
Nitty.
be something that you can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm just going to throw Michael under the bus here because he promised me he was going to fix that. Yeah.
Oh.
Hasn't happened yet. And I told him, I said, when we get home, you're going to do that. We've been home now for 2 days. Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, how many inches do you lose in space that you can add to the closet? It's silly. Makes no sense.
All right.
And then in our I'll tell you, like, so you said there's a list. So the bathroom, we have a towel holder, and it's like it's like the cubes, but it's so deep you can't stick your whole arm in there. So like, how are you supposed to put anything in there? Because I'm also short. So I'm only 5'2".
Ooh, I got you beat. Nah, you're
So
short.
luckily
You're
my
shorter
husband,
than
my
me.
husband is short too. So we both are like, things are too high. We both can't help. Neither one can help each other out. But it's that whole thing with like, how are you supposed to use that space? We roll up towels like sausages, and like slide them in. I don't know.
So
They need to put in like pull drawers to where you can put stuff in the back and pull
And then
it
just
out.
pull it out.
Johnny can build some of those, right, Kelly?
I think Johnny,
Yeah.
She can. She can
She
build
built
that
some
for
for
you.
her pickup truck.
Yeah, she did.
There's
Yeah.
a video on that too.
Hey, baby.
And Happy Place Camping will drop that link too, I bet you. Anyway, so all right, another question. Y'all all got rigs, whether it be a van or a fifth wheel or whatever. So I want to know how many of you can either drive your rig or pull your rig. So Natasha said yes. Nettie said yes. Vanderella, Shelly, and Sherry is like, you're kidding me.
Come on, Sherry, we will teach you.
I
Come
have
on,
driven
girl.
it up far enough because we have two gray tanks. So I have pulled up enough so that he could get to the second gray tank. Does that count?
Yeah.
No. If you haven't pulled it down the road,
I am going. That's actually on the list. We just got a new truck, so that's actually
and a
on
grand design. And a grand design. And
well, a
new truck.
new used truck. How's that? We had a scary episode a couple weeks ago on a bridge where the back end, our trailer weighs more than what our truck should be pulling now that we're living in it full time.
Oh, no.
And so we hit a graded bridge and the back of the trailer pushed us and we were kind of jackknifing. So that was
Oh,
the
wow.
so for safety, we got a good used, but we got a diesel a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm talking. What did y'all buy? Go ahead and tell us.
Yeah,
Good
I haven't
guide,
even
used
made a
stuff.
video about it yet.
Oh, you're going to do a video? Okay, don't tell us. Do the video.
Yeah, we're going to do a video, but yeah, it was a safety thing. But now that we have the truck, I do want to learn how to drive it.
Yeah.
The
All
best
right.
way to try is on the interstate. You know, have it pull into a rest stop, and then you can just zoom on and you go straight until you get a feel for it. Check in your mirrors. That's the best way. Bill forced me into it. The day we picked up our rig and we're supposed to head north, he got sick, so I was forced to drive it.
I have said all along that was something I wanted to do because just in case of an emergency, if something ever happened and I needed to, I wanted to be able to.
Oh, Michael is chiming in now, Billy. Oh, by the way, let me just throw this out here. Box Fan D had a show about this, telling everybody on both sides of the, everybody in the family is what I'm trying to say. And if you're old enough to drive, if you're a kid, everybody in the family that's going to be traveling needs to know everything about everything of your rig.
Mm-hmm.
And as many people that can need to know how to drive it, take off the wheels, take it out of a flat, jack it up, hook it up. That Box Fan D done a whole show about how that is really important. So,
Yeah.
Sherry?
I think it's important to know it. It doesn't mean you have to do it every time.
No,
you don't have
no.
We wanted to
to.
do
You
it.
you don't have to drive all the time.
We went to do a video of him like trying to walk me through it, and then me doing it. But I just don't know if we have enough airtime for YouTube to do
It
Or
may
enough
look
of the bleeping sounds.
Yeah.
I've got a
definitely
video.
would never get that video monetized.
Yeah, I got a video somewhere I'm gonna put up of my daughter Keisha, because Daddy gets a Porsche. Everybody that's old enough to drive wants to drive it, right? So, but none of them had ever drove a stick shift, and you don't buy an automatic Porsche, right? You drive 5-speed. Anyway, so I got video somewhere of her in a bank parking lot driving my Porsche around the bank because I would not let her out on the road. It was hilarious. I didn't think there was going to be a clutch left in that thing. But the memories are priceless. I wouldn't YouTube it. It would have been live.
I'll be honest, I just drove our van for the first time, other than a 5-minute trip to the mechanic up the road. I just drove it home from camping last weekend, and Johnny pretty much had to force me how to do it. And then if we would get a flat tire, I know how to call AAA, so I got that covered. So
Right.
Oh,
That's normally our role. We need to know how to call
Yeah.
AAA
How to
or,
be the
you
support
know,
Yeah.
person.
roadside assistance of whatever, while they're out dealing with whatever's outside the
Exactly.
problem. We just
Yep.
need to be inside, you know, getting help.
Being calm. The voice of reason.
That's right.
Hmm.
My issue truly with driving, like Michael's right, I do drive rest area to rest area in this one. The other camper we had, the Class C, I did drive that more because I was used to driving like 12 passenger vans, so it was no big deal. I could recognize what was behind me. Now this one's only 2 feet longer, but and I towed with the other one too, but towing with this one and the 2 feet, the swing is different, and I haven't had an opportunity to practice that. So that's where my issue lies is
Yeah.
the swing and making turns. And, you know, if you get into an area where you're looking and you're like, you got to make a turn, it's how far out do you go and around, you know, and those type of things.
Yeah.
So,
And it's the same for me, Shelly. You know, I haven't actually driven this rig yet. You know, we've only moved it 3 times, but I used to drive an 18-wheeler, but it's still different because the way the wheels are. You know, I was in front. No, behind, and this is in front. You know what I mean? So it's totally different the way it's set up. So I have to learn my pivot on when I'm making the turns, you know. So I know I can do it, but I haven't had the opportunity yet because we have been parked, you know, until we retire and we start traveling this year. So
Yeah.
it's definitely
so
going to be a
funny
learning
last
game.
It was so funny last weekend. We pulled out of the campground and Johnny was on the back bed and she was editing that video of the boat rescue thing. So she was so excited about it. And I thought, well, you know, this could be a good way for it to be for us. I'm driving, she's editing her video, you know, what have you. And then about 10, 20 minutes later, she got real quiet. She had nodded off to sleep. And I thought, no, this is not going to work. Me driving her back there sleeping when she's editing her video.
Nap time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, we seem to have that same issue. I'm working and cleaning, getting the house ready to sell, and somebody else might be napping.
Mm.
That darn
Or
Talon.
on the live.
I'm
I saw
not
that
saying
earlier.
any names or
Yeah.
anything.
Or
but,
yeah,
you know.
we see him on a live and you're back there cleaning.
In the back.
Right, exactly. Even this morning I walked down and I go, "Are you on Gary's live stream?" And he goes, "I'm working." I'm like, just I give up.
Oh man, I get Michael in more trouble than I can get him out of. Let's see if we can give away something. How about that?
That'd
That
be
sounds
awesome.
like fun.
That sounds good.
I'm going to make a comment.
Everybody make a comment in the chat.
Oh, okay.
That way your name will be on the I may have to take all of us down. 1, 2. No, it let us all be up there. I can't believe it. That's a lot. So let's see. Let me go over here and open the other wheel. Delete everybody off so we can start over.
I saw that Miss Susan of New Horizons had commented that she doesn't drive hers. She's got a 40-foot Class A, and then they're towing an 18-foot trailer behind it. That's bigger than a semi. I don't blame you, girl. I'd be afraid to drive that too.
So, all right, I got to go over here and open up. I never have opened up my YouTube page. So, any of you guys that's planning on doing the the wheel, you have to open up another page. So, all right, everybody make your comments. I'm fixing to copy and paste the participant list, and you have to be active. So if you're in the background and you haven't said anything in the chat, you got to say something in the chat or it will not put you down. All right. Everybody made comments. Everybody will get a chance to look at it. We can always add some in. Let me copy. Go over here. Paste. Take my name off. Anybody wants their name off, or anybody want that their name is not added, I can add. Let me save it so it'll bunch them up. All right. So everybody look at the list. It's in alphabetical order. I'll scroll it up just a minute. Make sure your name is on the list. Everybody's name on the list. Victoria, no, I'll add your name to the list. Hang on. Johnny's Journey is on it. Lynn the Okie is on it. Victoria, I added your name. It's on it. All right, is everybody on? I am fixing to spin the wheel. Everybody get in or out. Place your bets now. Everybody on?
Yep.
I think we're good, don't y'all?
Yep.
All right, you snooze, you lose. Here we go.
Up to 40 on the chat, by the way.
Woohoo! We just got about 11 more to break the record.
Ooh. K&R?
All right.
K&R Destination. Woohoo! Oh, good deal.
Awesome.
Close
They want a
that out.
t-shirt, Gary.
Do what?
They want a t-shirt.
They want a t-shirt?
That's right.
Yeah.
You know why?
Prize wheel. All right, I have to read off all the sponsors. That'll take a second. That's part of the shout out. All right, on the wheel, we have Shout Wipe donated by Beyond Beauty 3. Y'all go check her out. She has a lot of great lives, tech talk, beauty talk, you know, the whole 9 yards. We got a Peace, Love, and Camp decal donated by Camping Therapy. If you like little bitty tiny camper remodels and the old little bitty camper, you'll love her channel. So this is Miss Doreen too, by the way. This is her camping page. All right, John, I'll do that. We got a $5 over the hill a $5 PayPal cash card from Over the Hill RV. We got a $25 Amazon card from Our Crazy RV Life. Check them out. They have a daily devotional every day. I think 7 days a week. And they have a lot of other good RV videos as well. Captain Jack Strapper has donated your choice of a Lowe's card or a Home Depot card, a $20 card, by the way. And y'all know Captain Jack. He's wild and he's crazy. And when I say you'll never know what you're going to see over there, well, I mean it. So, anyway, Mary Jones donated a handmade heart purse charm. She hand makes a lot of stuff, and she's made that and got it up on the wheel. And Mary is just an awesome supporter of all of our channels. So when you see her, thank her for supporting our channels. Silver State K9 has donated a curler dog. Much talked about curler dog. All right. And then Mel and Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless donated a set of Nettie's nails, custom set of nails for the ladies. And then Blue Wave Odyssey has donated a Blue Wave Odyssey package, and he changed it up a little bit since we've had the morning show. It's a $10 Amazon card, a Blue Wave Odyssey keychain with a bottle opener on it and a Blue Wave Odyssey sticker. And y'all go check out their channel. Oh, go check out Nettie and them. They got a tour of their Class A, about a 3-minute video on their channel. And Blue Wave Odyssey going to give away a Blackstone griddle tomorrow. He's going to do he told me today it's going to be a real short live. He's going to do like a subscriber appreciation. And so it's going to be short and it's going to be fun. And y'all check him out. Check out his videos. He's got some good treasure hunt videos that he had out. Really cool. I've been watching some of those. Silver State K9 has got a slot dog maker on there. And Farm Okie has got a coffee mug on there. Farm Okie, it's Lynn the Okie now. And Lynn's channel is about her life on a farm in Oklahoma. So pretty cool. Johnny's Journey has a $25 Amazon gift card on the wheel. She's got a lot of great channels. Y'all want to learn how to make slide out drawers? Go look at Johnny's Journey's slide out or toolbox. I mean, it's awesome. And she's kayaks, van life, the whole 9 yards at Johnny's Journey. Artist on the Road has donated some framed artwork that she done. So you'll get your choice of, there'll be 2 or 3 designs. She'll let you pick. The American Wanderer has donated a custom car tag. It'll be a vinyl graphics on an aluminum plate. And so that's pretty cool. RV Weekends has donated a $25 Amazon card. Y'all go by and check them out. They're new to our community, but you see them everywhere. They support everybody. So y'all go by and check out their videos and stuff. And they're pretty cool people. And go check them out. So Jerry Holly has some RV for Vets t-shirts on the wheel. And so you got a chance of winning one of those. And y'all know Jerry Holly and love Jerry Holly. He don't have maybe but 2 or 3 videos. He does a lot of lives and they're always fun. And he does the karaoke on Sunday night. So check him out. Mary Jones also has donated, and I don't think I can pull it up. She has a butterfly stained glass piece that she's got up for grabs on the wheel. And it's really cool. I seen a picture of it today, and I should have figured out how to bring that picture up. And our K9 sponsor has said that they're going to put up a Silver State K9 cap for this spin only. Let me add it to the wheel. It's going to be this spin only. That's what they texted me and told me. So, a real nice cap. I've got one on, and K&R Destinations has been wanting one. So, he's got a chance to win one right here now. So, we got that on there. Let's shuffle up this wheel. And let her rip.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Hey.
Winner.
That's cool.
Awesome.
That is really cool. Let me write this down right quick. K&R. So, K&R, email Captain Jack. Go to his page. If you can't get him, just holler at me, and we'll figure out a way of getting a hold of him. And just tell him which one you want. Tell him you want it on my show, and he'll hook you up. So, let me remove that. And then I need to remove the... Let me find the cap. Remove the cap. And save the wheel so it'll be ready next time. And get back over here and talk to these ladies and see what we can discover about them now. So that was fun. Congratulations, K&R Destinations. So, all right. So the questions may get a little off the wall.
little worried.
Me
You
too.
should be.
Bill. Me too.
You should be.
Bill. Me too.
Chili knows me. So, with a raise of hands, how many people has dumped the black tank? How many of you have dumped the black tank? Vanderella's like, we don't have a black tank.
Yeah, we don't have a black tank, so
So, does that mean Shelly and Sherry has not? Oh,
I would say that. Well, you know what? No, I take that back. I did one time. I pulled the lever.
well, that's dumping
But
it.
did you
That counts.
pull the lever like?
I pulled the lever. That counts.
Did you hook
But
up
did
the
you do
sewer
it
hose?
like
I
Papa
cleaned
Drew's
the
wife?
gloves. I mean,
Did I do it like
Remember-
Papa Drew?
What,
Papa
Nettie?
Drew's wife didn't pull it all the way, and then it went all over Papa Drew. Remember that story of Papa Drew?
Yeah. No. I no, one time when we were in Little Rock, Michael was on duty, and so he was at the base, and it needed to be done, and so I went out and pulled it. I was proud of myself.
so my other half is here, and he just keeps like making comments. I think he's writing down like the little list of things now that.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I thought I heard him say that she wouldn't know where the handle was. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
we have something equivalent to a black tank, and I have managed that item.
Yeah, y'all have a compost toilet, don't you?
No,
Y'all don't? Okay.
no.
So I hear.
I have it all, Gary. I have it all pulled up. If I press that share my screen and press the tab I have it on, can I show what we have?
Yeah. I have to pull it up, but you share it, and then it'll come up
Okay.
down here, and I'll share it. You have it pulled up already?
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Have you hit share?
I hit share. Did it not work? Sorry,
No.
audience.
No. If you hit share and click on it, it'll
I
say
think
like,
it might be pulling up. My computer's so slow.
They're making
Johnny-
guesses. They said that you have a coffee container.
Donnie's journey needs to buy me a new computer. Did it come up?
no, I don't
So
see
you're
it.
getting a Mac? Is that what you're
So
telling me?
Johnny's journey wants a Mac. So Johnny wants a Mac.
No Mac. No, here, it looks like it's trying to share. It's not sharing?
So, hang on. So, did you hit share?
I thought I hit share in the right place, but let me do.
So
I'll hit it again.
when you hit share,
Oh.
you got to hit Chrome and then click on the file that it's in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Thank
then
you.
hit
Sorry,
share.
guys. I've never done this before.
There it is. So I might
That's what we have.
pull everybody else back up. I'm sorry. I got y'all all pulled back up. I hope y'all are ready. Well, I don't have Nettie because Nettie disappeared. So this is all right, a show of hands. How many in the chat would use one of those?
So that with a 20-ounce bottle or sometimes a bigger bottle works just perfect.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I forgot whose channel I was on and they talked about using one of those. Oh, I know who
It
it was.
looks like the female urinals we use in the hospital.
Yeah, that's what it is. Let's Jump More Journey had some on their way to look at the camper the other day. Did y'all see that? Sherry
saw that.
So, yeah.
That's true, Johnny. It is not a black tank.
We started off with that
liter
for
bottle.
hiking. We start off with that for hiking, and it goes well with the van life that we have. But if anybody thinks they're going to buy one, don't get one that's soft silicone.
Whoops.
She left us hanging.
I think
What should we get?
Close out the screen.
I think I
and close
accidentally
this
took her
out.
off when I deleted the When I deleted her picture, I think it deleted her.
And you
know what?
threw me to the basement. I was watching you.
So not the soft silicone.
You just got rid of me, threw me in the basement.
I threw everybody in the basement trying to figure out how to bring up her picture that she didn't have up. So maybe she figured out where the link was. Whoops. Yep. Happy Place Camping. So we're going to have to wait to find out about the ladies' urinal. That was something. Anyway, so
She got a timeout. Johnny.
She wasn't even talking about number 2 yet.
I actually think that was one of the ladies that timed her out because they didn't want to hear about any suggestions of stuff like that.
I'm
Banderella.
looking at some of the rules. My rule: no poop in the bucket. Look for a restroom. Linda Barker. Depends on how much you have to pee, Victoria. Yeah, there's been sometimes.
Less Junk More Journey got caught out in this crisis with no bathrooms open.
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
y'all have to go watch. Was it week before last and this week's video?
Yeah, I think it was the week before.
Oh, wow.
We're waiting on Vanderella to connect. She is in the basement. We're waiting on it to connect for some reason. But yeah, they went 12 hours to look at a rig. Y'all have to go watch it. All right.
That was too much for the internet.
I
Yeah.
think I accidentally threw you out of the stream. No, actually, I think it was the ladies. I'm thinking Sherry was like, and I don't want to hear anything.
No.
Get
No, it's
out,
all
put you in timeout.
Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny
no
Kim would probably agree with that.
Not if he knows what's good for him.
Oh, they said they didn't want to use the bathrooms in the rest stop because of the virus. It's Less Junk More Journey.
Oh.
I was watching it about bedtime, so I was half in and half out.
I thought it was the same as what you said.
Well, I
But they
think
ran
that
across
was some of the
the board.
issue, but I do think that they were having issues at the rest stop. They didn't want to use them. Because I think I do remember her saying they were trying to lower the risk. So, Vanderella, go ahead and tell the ladies what not to buy.
Don't buy the soft silicone one. You want to make sure you use the one that's hard plastic, because we had a soft silicone one and that led to malfunctions.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That would be bad. That would be bad. All right. So, what is the tell us a story about your other half on a camping trip about something that everybody's going to laugh about that he really wouldn't want anybody to know, but it that you witnessed, and it was something sort of crazy that he knew better to do, but he did anyway, and he made a fool out of himself. What's the one story? We'll start with Shelly. I know she's got a lot of stuff on Michael.
That's coming out.
Uh-oh. Sherry's getting payback over here.
That don't count because
You know, Gary, you should have sent these out ahead of time because whenever somebody asks me a question like that, I'm like, I can't think of anything. And then as we go along, I'm like, man, I could have told him that story or that story, but I never
I'll tell
can
you
think
what,
of
we'll
it.
start with Sherry. I think she's got a bunch of them, and
Yeah.
she's trying to decide which
Come
one.
back to me because I'm sure I got plenty. I know that there is one that's coming up, but it's a video. So if I talk about it, I'll
Yeah,
get
don't talk about a video. All right.
Well,
All
this
right,
is going to be a video too, but it was actually recent. It was pretty funny. We were pulling into our campground. We had just been tubing, I believe. Was it tubing?
Oh, I
And-
heard this.
And there was a bunch of kids on the side of the road with their parents jumping in a huge mud puddle. I mean, not just a little mud puddle, a huge mud puddle. So these people actually drove to this mud puddle for a little bit of, I don't know, I guess some fun. But these kids were actually running and doing belly flops in this mud puddle.
Alcohol and marijuana was involved in this.
And they had skimboards out, and so they were actually like skimboarding. And my husband is a Florida native, who knew how to surf and skimboard. And so he gets out of the truck and he's like, you know, he's like, take the GoPro and film this. He's like, I'm going to have to show these kids how to skimboard.
He's a real YouTuber.
So he didn't do well the first one. The first one, he hit the skimboard and went, got it on tape. And then, and then after that, he did really, really good. But this poor kid who was so proud of his belly flops, we were trying to video him running and doing this belly flop in a puddle. I mean, it was a puddle. And he was probably 12-ish. So not a little kid, big kid. We didn't get a good picture because somebody was standing in the way. And Robert literally said, can you do that again so I can get a better picture? And meanwhile, this kid is like covered with mud. He ruined his bathing suit, ruined his shirt because he was covered with mud. Everybody in the truck just looked at him and said, okay, so who's driving home?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you can't get in here.
I'm selling that truck anyway.
And that's the truck he's just selling now. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, who's next? Who's got a story?
Well, my story, from those of you that know a little bit about Johnny, this sounds just like her. So in the van, we do have some tools, but you can imagine limited space. We were out camping last weekend, and she needed something like to split the wood better. Like, she always likes to make things just so. She loves making these big fires. So she actually used her hatchet to whittle one of the logs into this big, like, caveman looking hammer thing so she could split the wood the way she wanted to. So she's always crafting. And so she was sitting over by the fire. It was during the day, and she's whittling this whole big thing. She won't tell anybody what it is. Everybody's guessing all kinds of crazy stuff. In the meantime, we're going with another couple to Florida, and we're going to go do this beach day. And they had said to each other, do you think Johnny's going to get bored without having anything to build? And the other one said, no, she'll take the motor and the boat apart and put it back together. So she just likes to always be fixing or building.
Oh, Lord. Johnny and the caveman.
Yeah.
Building stuff. All right, Nettie, you got something on mail, I'm sure.
Well, the only thing I can think of, it was just early on when we got our very first RV. And we were hooking it up, and he had me come inside and make sure we had enough water pressure, and we had no water. And I told him there is no water coming out of anything. And all of a sudden, it started gushing out the back of the RV.
Uh-oh.
And it started flooding the RV.
Uh-oh.
And we didn't realize that we had a water filter that needed to be removed, during the winter, and it cracked.
Oh.
And it was in a hidden compartment. So they never told us that when we went through our walkthrough, because it was actually a hidden compartment that you had to unscrew a panel to get to it. So the water just started flooding the bathroom and then started coming into the kitchen. And then we're like, oh my God. And we had to shut it off. And yeah, it was a mess. So we traded it in about a month later. I got another RV. So they started swelling up because everything was saturated. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was our very first RV.
Natasha, I mean, you probably got so many stories you could finish out the show. We could pull an all-night party, you telling us about Tiny Tim. I
don't really. I mean, like, we're goofy, but I don't know if we have any, like, goofy stories, like, RV related. I mean, we've had a lot of boo-boos. I don't know. I guess, like, the first time we left a contract, so first time RVers, we were stationary for 3 months to figure everything out. And we were hearing about people using the ice in the black tank method to clean it out, to clean off the sensors and stuff. So we're like, okay, we're going to take this on a big journey. Let's do that. So we got like a big 10-pound bag of ice, and Bill was dumping it, and he just dumped it so that it filled up the bowl and it wouldn't go down any further. And we had already turned off the water and everything at this point. Like, obviously we should have had some water so it didn't turn into a big giant ice ball. And he couldn't get it to go down. So then he started scooping it back out of the toilet and putting it in the sink. And in the process, we broke the valve that covered the toilet. Oh, it was awful. And then it took us weeks to get it replaced. So we're like, nobody poop.
That's a good one.
All right, Kelly, you got one on Michael yet?
Well, I don't know. One he shared with y'all already, so I could tell you that one. But and then the other one, the only thing that I can think of is, Michael's a jokester and he says stuff, and it's stuff that you like. You're maybe not sure whether it's true or not, right? He always does that kind of stuff to the kids. Well, he always likes to tease them about Chick-fil-A being closed on Sunday. And this last time when we were on our way back, we were driving on a Sunday, and he's like, I think we should go to Chick-fil-A today. And I was like, no, it's Sunday. And he was like, he really didn't realize it was Sunday. So it's not even a really funny story. It's just he actually faked himself out on Chick-fil-A on Sunday. That's the only other story that I have is his awning story. And I'm sure everybody has heard that one.
About tearing it off.
Yeah, the thing that he never shares is my side of that story, I guess. So maybe
that's the side we want to hear.
Well, okay, we left, and we were, halfway home probably by the time that that he called and say he left, and he was like, I just tore the awning off. I told the neighbors.
Now, this rig you're in now? Is this the Class A that you're in now?
No, it was in the Class C, and we had just bought it.
Oh, wow.
We had camped like 2 nights in it, and then Kira and I headed home in the car, and he was still there, and he was going to follow us, back home and whatever, but he was by himself, and he calls me and says, I've hit the neighbors. I've torn off the awning. And all I could think was, glad I'm not there. I mean, really.
It can't be your fault.
I wanted no part of that. And then I thought to myself, it's 2.5 hours before he gets home. I'm hoping that by the time he gets here, he's settled and has composed himself and is ready for, to move on, because there's nothing you can do when that stuff happens. But the reality is they're men. They're mad at themselves, I mean, nobody wants that to have happen, but it happens. So as women, we're like, it's all good. Yeah, it's going to cost us to repair it, or, insurance or whatever. Right. But it happens. So, no need to be upset about it. But guys are not the same way. They're all like, I can't believe I did this. So I was grateful that I wasn't there. And in fact, Kira reminded me of that and said, it's all good, Mom. Just let's get lunch and we'll roll, and he'll be good by the time he gets home.
Some Whataburger, and he'll be good.
I wish. We don't have Whataburger in North Carolina. But
so how many years have you guys been camping or doing some kind of RV stuff, I guess? So how many years you guys got under your belt? We'll start with Kelly.
We just got our van put together not quite a year ago. So less than a year.
So y'all are still little rookies at that. I know Johnny does a lot of tent camping before that, right?
Yeah, she used to do like her hiking and tent camping and stuff. And last year we did an 18-day trip and went to 5 national parks, and we used her truck, like she had converted to a camper, the Nissan Titan, and we slept in that. I slept in the front seat and she slept in the back seat. So, and Maddie was there too, snuggled up. So
yeah, so that worked pretty good then, right?
Yeah, it worked pretty good. I mean, those seats aren't very comfortable to sleep on for 18 nights, but we wanted to see a lot and cover a lot of ground and not spend a ton on hotel motels, so that's what we did.
Yeah. So, Nettie, how many years y'all got?
It's been roughly 8 years. And, of course, we haven't full-time until this past, when we started living in the rig. We're going on 3 years living in it. But prior to that, it was just camping.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Natasha. How many
We
years
just-
you and Tiny Tim been going at this?
We actually just celebrated our 3-year Nomadversary on May 24th.
Yay!
Good,
Congratulations.
yeah.
Congratulations.
So
Mhm.
did y'all do any camping prior to going full time?
We've camped before, like just your regular standard tent camping, but never RVing.
Okay. All right, Sherry, you're next.
Well, we've only been together for a year. So
And he moved you into a camper, and you married this cat.
yep, and we've been full time.
You know what? Next to
2
being in a
months.
camper living,
What was that again, Gary?
I said, do you know what is below living in a camper?
What?
Living in a tent.
I've done that. We're not living
So,
in
I mean, you could have gotten a lot worse. And he does know how to operate the black tank, I hear.
He does. And this was actually my idea to move into the camper.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Me and Tammy just had to
idea.
figure out how to make it happen, or we would be there. So
I think he thought I was a little nuts when I first said it to him, but
no, actually, me and Tammy's on the same page. We just can't financially figure out how to make it work.
yeah.
We have 2 businesses that has a little bit of debt, and you can't just sell businesses when nobody's working. All right, Shelly, how many years?
Well, we did some tent camping, not much, but we've done some tent camping with the kids, over the years. And then we bought our first RV in 2017. So, 3 years. 3 seems to be a common number with us.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, for us too.
Yeah.
And so-
All right. So, if money wasn't an object, and you were able to pick any RV you wanted, but you had to buy the gas to travel with it. You see what I'm saying? You can't just be off the wall. But if you could just buy any vehicle you wanted, but you had to do the maintenance, you have to buy the gas, you have to pay the insurance. What rig would you have? Would you sell what you have now, or would you buy something else, and what would it be? So we'll start with Shelly.
I would keep what I have. But we just got this in August, so I'm very happy and content with it. So
Okay.
I would keep what I have.
All right, Sherry.
I don't know. I like what we have. It fits us well. But
You want momentum or throw it all over the floor?
he's given his opinion. You know what I would like to have? Probably a toy hauler, because we want to be able to work more, make it easier to work from the camper, and we had to rig up a dinette, make it a desk for him. But I think if we had like a toy hauler, we would probably not haul toys as much as we would use it for an office.
I got you. All right, Natasha.
I think we would definitely sell our rig and probably get like a StarCraft, because those are 100% customized. They're big, giant fifth wheels. I think you have to have a semi to pull them though, so Bill would have to take a CDL class. But yeah, we could totally customize it.
Now remember
to
what we
however
said
we
a while
want.
ago about both sides being able to drive the rig. Remember
Hey,
we
I
talked
gotta
about that
work.
early in class.
No, I
That
go
was
to work.
that was
could
in
be
Bob
his
Van
job.
D's lesson plan.
It's fine. I put in my dues, Gary. He can drive from now on. We get that StarCraft.
Yeah.
All right, Nettie.
We talked about it actually, that if we were to downsize, but it's probably not really downsizing because they're still like 40 feet, but we would like a Super C diesel Hallmark. And those things are awesome. They look like a semi in the front, and they're cool, and they have a lot of storage in them as well. But that's what we were thinking about if we were to get out of this rig. We really love this rig.
Y'all got a beautiful rig. Everybody does. All right, Kelly.
We would sell, and if it was up to me, we would pick out like a B or a B plus van, one of those real nice custom built ones. I don't don't know like all the names or the models. But
Right.
Johnny really has her heart set on like building out a ProMaster. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
me too. I'd like to have a van, and I've changed my mind on this lately because I have thought about, and you sit down and you run the numbers, right? And I think about all my friends I have now all over the country. And I'm thinking, man, I like Michael and Shelley's idea of being on vacation from the moment you get in the door. And I'm thinking, man, we want to motor home. Then I get to thinking about, but Gina Payne lives in Oregon. I would have to take out a loan to drive Shelly and them or Nettie's, either one, to Oregon from Alabama. And I'm thinking, if I had one of them round vans with the high top, do the van life thing, I'm thinking, man, that thing wouldn't cost nothing to drive across the country, in comparison. I know you give up a lot of luxuries, but if you can't afford to do it, to do the things you want to do and see the places, I don't know. There's a trade off.
Yeah.
And but right now I'm leaning, when Thomas gets out of college and gets on his own, I'm leaning van life.
That's one of the things I love about this community is people, some people a van is for them, some people an ambulance, some people class A, C, B, X, Y, Z. We just all accept each other that what's right for them is right for them and what's right for me is right for me.
Yeah.
And in each season, that need might change. So,
Yeah.
what you need now, in a year or two might not be what you need. It might change. So,
We bought our toy hauler. It's a work and play. We actually bought it to work and play out of it, believe it or not. We just bought it in the fall. We've just purchased a business. We've had it about a year now, that we had thought about traveling and open up stores, not stores, but little kiosks across the South so we could travel, restock, and integrate both at the same time and store our supplies in the garage of the toy hauler. And we still may do that. That's not out of the question yet, but this sort of put a hamper on things. But, we'll see. But if we done that, then we would, if that business got to going good and we needed the toy hauler, I would still want to swap and go to a Momentum Grand Design. That would be my no money matters rig. If I was going to quote work and play out of it. If I'm just going to play out of it though, and me and Tammy's just going to travel, I'd say van life, and about every 3 or 4 days, rent a hotel room, take a shower, sleep a good night's sleep, travel on. That would be cheaper than buying the fuel for Nettie's rig. I love Nettie's rig, and that's really my dream to buy something like that. Diesel pusher, big, roomy, and live the
There's
life.
plenty of room for us, and a lot of people think when you get into something like this, you're going to be cramped, especially leaving a house that was like 2,000 square feet that we had. And we have plenty of room. We absolutely love not having so much of the stuff that we used to have,
I'm hearing that y'all heard that Shelly and Michael's going full time, right? Y'all hear that?
Yes.
Matter of fact, they were supposed to meet the realtor tomorrow, and then the air goes out today. Something is in the air with air conditioning.
Yes, there is.
Wayward Wag's air conditioner went out today too.
We are still meeting with the realtor tomorrow.
Okay, good deal.
I mean, we have a warranty on it, on our air conditioner. It's not a big deal. It's just a matter of like time, to get somebody out, figure it out, fix it, and that.
Shelly, I got my truck fixed.
You did?
So now we got to plot destinations. But it's got to be close. Tammy won't let me spend much money. So we got to figure out what we're going to do. Either I've got to go north, or we got to go east, or we got to go, I don't know. And we might just be able to go across town. Do what?
head south.
Well, we might just have to go. We got a great state park, and that's what we said we was going to do. We can go kayaking. I don't know. I guess it's if Keisha's involved. Keisha's thinking about coming home, and she needs mom right now. They lost her contract where she works, so she's going to be okay because she's got that all important, and Shelly and Michael knows, top secret security clearance. and a lot of companies will pay a lot of money for somebody
They
that
will.
already has that. So they've got a year. It expires in a year. So, but she's 26, just now getting a rolling, making some good money, and then pull the rug. This company has had this contract for 32 years.
Wow.
Yeah, contract work like that, it stinks, but it is the nature of the beast.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to always have your resume up to date and ready to go. And, we've been there.
She's done had some emails from companies. I mean, when you work defense contractor, we found out real quick that you may not work for the same company, but you may have the same job your whole life. So
Exactly.
and so she works on a pretty important piece to the puzzle. So, but anyway, so that's up in the air right now. Let's give away something else, and we'll chat till the end, and we will let Miss Johnny's Journey come up and take over after a while. So we're going to everybody make a comment in the chat. We're going to spin the wheel again.
So you want to hear a little tidbit trivia about selling our house that I learned from the realtor today?
Yes.
Normally, they have a inventory of about 4,000 houses right about this time of year because of PCSing with Bragg.
Yep.
She told me today that they only have 1,300 houses.
So y'all may sell the day you list.
Yeah, I mean it could be that quick. She said they're like, you're probably not even gonna have to do anything to your house. People are just gonna buy it. They need houses. So
really,
we're crossing fingers and praying that
Bidding war.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. More than asking.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be awesome.
I may have to put ours up for sale. We've talked about that because there's a big demand in our area for houses.
Well,
we live in a town that everybody moves to get out of big city regulations, and so I used to build and sell houses in our town, and they'll bring more houses than the big city will because people move here. You know what I mean? And we don't have many houses. When me and Tammy bought our dream home, there were 2 houses that fit the criteria, and we bought one of the 2.
You could always sell and then live in the RV right in your community there until you guys decide when you can leave.
I talked about that, or I've thought about it. My dad's got a place we could park. It ain't that we don't have a place to go, but we got to still be able to run one of our businesses from some home. We run one of our businesses from one of Dad's barns, but he built us a big, nice building. It ain't a barn, but anyway, we operate that one out of it. Only because we can't have buildings in our area. You know how that got to match your house kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
And so, anyway, let me get this going. All right, everybody make comments. And because you got to be active. And for some reason, my YouTube page is not loading. Let's see here.
All right, Nettie, what are you eating?
I just was going to ask the same thing.
I can hear her crunching.
She's warming up for Johnny's party.
Pretzels.
Do you know what my family hears when they crunch? I look at them and go, murder.
This is a good mic. It picks up everything.
It's a fine.
By the way, we have the link below if anybody wants one.
That's right.
And we can save you $20 cheaper than
I
eBay.
actually was looking at that earlier.
That's a good deal.
You know, the mic we
yeah.
use is a with GarageBand.
GarageBand.
A GarageBand mic.
You can go to the link below. You can get this plug and play Fi-Fi with a boom and a tripod. It comes with both for $74. Plus you get 5% discount. It's $87 on eBay. You can buy it directly from Fi-Fine through our link, get a 2-year warranty, and Nettie said they shipped hers the very next day. Just throwing that out there. And your favorite morning coffee show gets a cut, a small cut, but we get a cut if you buy it through the link.
Yeah.
And they sell out fast.
And
They
they
just got
done
some
sold
more.
out once. Yeah.
Yep.
And I saw they had lots of little configurations for them.
I love mine.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people on here has Fi-Fine mics. Our Epic RV Adventure, Shelly and them, they have Fi-Fine. Papa Drew has Fi-Fine. Jury Holly has Fi-Fine. Nettie has Fi-Fine. And we have Fi-Fine.
And so does Beyond Beauty. She's got one
she
too.
does. She does.
We're also Fi-Fine.
Just make sure if y'all want to join Team Fi-Fine, you do it through us.
That's
We
right.
would do that.
I think we're the only one that has an affiliate link. All right, hey, is everybody in? Everybody's name on the wheel?
Yep.
Everybody look.
Mm-hmm.
Did I take my name off? Yep.
It's really fine that you all have Fi-Fine.
Fine.
Fine.
Fi-Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody ready?
I don't know how to do that.
All in? Place your bets.
Go.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Rhonda D may be a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rhonda D is the winner.
Hey, Gary, no. She wants a T-shirt. So
Do what?
she wants a T-shirt.
Oh, good. Maybe she'll win one.
Oh, it looks like Lucky Dog has a fine too.
Oh, good deal. All right, I'm just gonna read over real quick. We got Shout White by Beyond Beauty. We got a Peace Love Camp decal by Camping Therapy. We got some $5 PayPal cash by Over the Hill RV. A $25 Amazon card donated by Our Crazy RV Life. We got a heart purse charm made by and donated by Miss Mary Jones. We have a Curler dog donated by Silver State K9. We got a custom set of nails by Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. We got a Blue Wave Odyssey package, which is a $10 Amazon card, a keychain, and a sticker donated by Blue Wave Odyssey. We got a slot dog donated by Silver State K9. Got a coffee mug donated by Lynn the Okie. We got a $25 Amazon gift card donated by Johnny's Journey. We got some framed custom artwork done by and donated by Artist on the Road. We got a custom tag donated by the American Wanderer. We got a $25 Amazon card donated by RV Weekends. We got a RV for Vets t-shirt donated by Jury Holly. And we got a butterfly stained glass like ornament made by and donated by Miss Mary Jones. So that is what is up for grabs. Miss Rhonda D, let's shuffle it up and see what she wins. Looky there! Yes!
Yeah! Woo!
Yay! We got the shirt.
Awesome.
Good deal. So we're going to leave that on there. Jerry told me to leave it on there. And if we gave it away, he'd do it again. So Rhonda D, hook up with Jerry Holly, and he will tell you. He will get with you how to do that. And he'll have that shipped straight to you. So, congratulations, Rhonda D, on the T-shirt. That was awesome. So let me get over here. Stop screen. Get the ladies back up here and wind it up. So, on the rig you have now, before you slept the first night in it, did you chunk the mattress or do you still have it? Shelly.
Oh, we still have it for sure. I mean, in the Tiffin, they have an awesome mattress.
But you bought it new, right, Shelly?
We did buy it brand new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Had we bought it used, we
Might have done different, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, two restless retirees, email me, daydreamaboutnicethings@gmail.com. Email me the picture of what you want to donate, unless it's like a gift card. If it's an item, email me a picture. Just email me what you want to donate, and you see how we do the shout out. So, and we'll talk about it. So, sorry about that. All right, Sherry, did you keep it or can it?
We canned it. We slept on it one night.
So, what did you replace it with, if I can ask?
We actually got one from Lazy Days. We used a gift certificate that they gave us, and we upgraded the mattress there. I don't know the brand, but it's nice. I actually like it better than the mattress at our Sticks and Bricks.
Yep. I like ours, but I'll tell y'all about it in a minute. All right, Natasha.
We definitely got rid of it. It came with a crummy Serta coil mattress. And yeah, we slept on it for like 2 months, and my back and my hips were killing me. I said, no, we can't do this anymore. So we had a king size platform. And when we went mattress shopping, we wanted a good quality foam mattress. And when you could save like $500 or $600 between a king and a queen, we decided to just cut down the platform, and we got a queen, and we love it. Great sleep.
We downsized ours too.
And then you can make the bed now because there's room to get by the bed.
Yeah. All right, Nettie.
We actually we canned it, and we brought our mattress that we had from the house. We had a new set, and we just kept the mattress and got rid of the box spring.
So yours has both. Oh, no, you kept the mattress and got rid of the box spring out. I got you.
Yeah. So we told them to when we went to go pick it up, we already told them to remove it because our fifth wheel had the mattress in it that we had from the house, and we just moved it over.
Good deal. So Vanderella, y'all put y'all's in. Y'all had to put one in immediately, didn't you? Yours didn't come with one, did it?
Yeah, the gentleman before us had this cot that didn't look comfortable, and it wouldn't have fit both of us. So we bought a real nice foam mattress off Wayfair.
Yeah. So me and Tammy bought ours in the fall. I'm trying to think if we even slept on it. I think we slept on it one trip, and then I got on YouTube and started searching. I'm like, Lord, something's got to be better. And so we wound up listening to all, sort of like the slot dog thing today. We started listening to people give reviews, and we went to Walmart and bought one of the foam toppers.
Mm-hmm.
And they were a little pricey. We bought, I guess, the better Walmart one and didn't buy the name brand one. And I love it. I actually think it sleeps better than our bed at the house. The only thing is we have a California king, and I don't know. Tammy snores. I don't know. She elbows me.
Gary,
I don't know what
you're
to
not
do.
a big dude. What on earth you need a California king for?
I love my California king. Let me tell y'all how that all happened. Some of y'all in here are my age. Some of y'all in here are not. But anyway, back in the heyday, people had, quote, water beds.
Oh,
I'm not saying that was a good. Not saying that was a good trend, but when me and Tammy
this
married,
was his waterbed.
yeah, when we married, I had a waterbed. And so I carried it with us. We got married. And then over the years, as Gary got older, Gary got to where he couldn't walk. And the first thing they said was, you got to get rid of that waterbed. And so, we loved our, we had the lights in the headboard. We had the drawer done. We loved that. We got really used to it. And so we bought a mattress to fit our bed. And since way back then when we had that California King, every time we have upgraded or changed, it's always been, that's your side of the bed, this is my side of the bed. We want it's just like having your own bed. It's plenty of room. So when we go get in a camper, it's like, can you not move over?
We still have a waterbed. So
Really? I got to where I couldn't walk. That was the first thing they told me to get rid of was the waterbed.
Wow.
I love the waterbed. I used to work in a bedroom store and we sold waterbeds.
That's Mikey.
Yep. He's bringing in the sheets and the bedding and stuff that we took in to wash today.
All right, one more question, and we're going to wind it up, and I'm going to let Johnny burn the house down tonight with her party. This is the question you've all been waiting for. This is the ugly question. Tiny Tim has been waiting on me to ask this all night. What is your RV comfort food? Your snack or your food, something that you do not leave the grocery store unless you know for a fact that you have it in stock at home.
mine is either Cheez-Its or Twizzler.
All right.
Or both.
Or both, right. Yeah, don't limit. What have you got, Shelly?
That's a bag of Twizzlers, but that's actually not what we normally have in here. We Oreos, popcorn, ice cream.
We had Oreos?
Well, okay.
He said, you got Oreos?
Safe by the bed. Just kidding.
Oreos by the bed.
Oreos by the bed.
Wherever they need to be. Somebody doesn't tell them. Because the truth is, I get like 2 out of the package.
Uh-oh.
That's how it goes.
All right, Sherry, I seen the Cheez-Its. I love Cheez-Its, by the way.
So apparently this is also everybody's shelter-in-place food. Because we had an awful time trying to keep them in the camper during all of the food shortages and everybody going crazy.
Grooves, sharp,
and it has to be the grooves. It has to be the white cheddar. And if you looked at my pantry, there's probably 4 boxes.
Do you know what would be good on that? I'm giving you a scoop right here. You just never know what you're going to learn on my show. And I learned this from Roy and Becky. Maple deviled spam. Maple syrup deviled spam. I did not know they made such until I was listening
Never
to Roy.
heard of that.
Maple syrup deviled spam.
You could put that on saltless crackers and it would be good. And I don't like saltless crackers.
Shelly, I'm making your face.
She's like, no.
That's a hard pass, Gary.
No,
I love deviled spam, but when you have maple syrup, deviled spam, Roy taught me that. So that comes
might
from
as
Roy.
well talk about anchovies or something. No.
Let me just say
That
this:
sounds
during
good.
the pandemic, that was hard to find. So I'm not the only one that joined the Roy and Becky bandwagon on that. So, all right,
I mean, I can make a video of that.
Natasha.
A video.
Yeah. What is it, Natasha? Fess up.
Chocolate. The Lindor chocolates.
Oh,
Those are the
yes.
the dark chocolate
Yeah.
ones. Yes.
Yeah.
Lindor.
You hush your mouth.
What
I
did
like the white chocolate peppermint ones at Christmas time.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Nettie, besides pork skins?
Ah.
Pepper pork skins.
Yeah. I
Salt
love
and
my
pepper.
cheese.
Do what?
It would be cheese.
Yeah,
I
she's
love
got a
cheese.
weakness for cheese.
I do. Yeah. It would
All
be
right, ladies, I had fun, and I sort of it went about like I was suspecting. Y'all are great, and y'all are good at being co-hosts, and I enjoyed it. I think the whole community learned a lot, and I could relate with nearly every answer that y'all put out there, and it was fun, and I thought it would make a good show, and I think everybody in the chat had fun. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
Absolutely.
So, so you guys now go explain to your husband why you spilled all his dirty laundry on my show, and y'all can kiss and make up after we turn the cameras off.
Mine said he wants to do one with the boys.
Want to do one with the guys? Okay.
Yeah.
And so Kelly, you'll have to wait till Johnny gets off the show and tell her all the things. Of course, she's been out here listening. I think Michael's been out here listening.
Yeah, she was listening. So
What? He was texting me. What are you eating? What are you doing? Clearly, I'm not on here very often. I'm eating my licorice. I'm enjoying the show.
I appreciate y'all coming on. I know it was last minute too, and but I had to wait till Nettie put the idea in my brain before I could start arranging all of it. But you guys be safe on your trips, whatever y'all are doing, and try to be nice to all them other hives and cut them a little slack every now and then, and don't put too much on their plate. All that good stuff.
I dropped the link for Johnny.
All right, so Johnny Journey is going to start the late night party here as soon as we sign off. She probably done started it. So everybody go over there and check out
bye,
Johnny.
everybody.
Bye.
So see y'all, let all y'all go, and I'll tell everybody bye. See y'all. I keep bringing the Natasha up.
Here, there, and everywhere.
What are you doing?
It was fun watching Natasha. She just kept waving. See y'all, guys. All right, guys. Thank y'all for coming by. We had 41, I think, the high in the house tonight. Had a blast. I appreciate everybody for coming. Let's go raid Johnny's Journey and party the rest of the night. See y'all, guys. Love y'all.